Well, the main goal of the Department of Buildings this morning is to stabilize the building here behind me that partially collapsed on Monday so that displaced tenants can go back in and at least start gathering some of their belongings. I'll give you a look behind me right now because this is still an active scene here in the Morris Heights section of the Bronx. Now, the impact of this collapse can be seen and felt in this community. You can see the partial collapse at this corner. The FDNY and NYPD remain here on the scene as the investigation into what happened continues. More than 150 people who lived in 1915 Billingsley Terrace are now without a permanent home, 2 weeks before the holidays. Still, many like Norma Arias are grateful. The cause of the partial collapse that took place on Monday is still unknown, but there have been recent complaints about potentially dangerous scaffolding set up for facade work. According to city records, some of the issues with unsafe scaffolding were not addressed by late November. Pix 11 News pushed the city on whether inspectors have done enough to deal with the issues. The mayor's office says it has been trying for a different fine structure so that potential problems like these don't continue.
Putting the scaffolding up and accruing those fines becomes the cost of doing business. It is often difficult to collect those fines. So ensuring that we have escalating fines so that they go up higher and higher is really one of the primary ways we can make an impact.
But tenants want to know what happened and why. The Red Cross is now assisting many who have nowhere to go.
We're just all displaced right now. You know, a lot of us are going to Brooklyn, Staten Island, hotels, so it's just very, very inconvenient, especially when you have kids.
So this morning, city officials say it could take some time before we know whether the ongoing scaffolding or facade issues contributed or caused this collapse. But these are questions that so many people in this community desperately want and need answers to. That is the latest from the Morris Heights section of the Bronx. Kieran Dillon, Pix 11 News.